Back and forwards, to be honest with you. Like when I talk to Bud, I kind of like he convinces me that he's going to win the fight because he's such a believer in his own ability and he's very convincing. And then you see the presser yesterday, and I thought Canelo looked really well. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, he's a big lump, so I was always Canelo. Then I sort of leant towards Bud, but now I'm back with Canelo. So we'll see.
Canelo, what did you think about the shove, that moment that happened on stage?
Now, I'm turning on right now.
Right? Yeah. Did it make you want to go harder for the 13?
I don't know, but made me feel more excited.
I love it.
I'm gonna train.
Terence Crawford has been firmly advised to forget about winning the fight after the heated exchange and intense news conference. Even seasoned pundits who previously favored Crawford's chances against Canelo appear to be switching sides, suggesting that strength and frame discrepancies may be the deciding factor.
Come on. Stay forward, but get your belts out here. Watch out, man. Watch out, dude. Watch out, man. Don't give a fuck. Just watch out. No. Hey, guys, let them do what they gotta do.
Julius Caesar Chavez has said that he fully backs Alvarez. Many of the great Mexican fighters' fans were shocked when he recently told them what he thought the fight would be like. Chavez told Fight Hub TV that Canelo will not only beat Crawford, but also halt his progress. Chavez says that Crawford is talented, but he is clearly outmatched in this match. He wants to get paid, and Canelo will beat him.
Es una pelea muy dispareja, la verdad. Crawford es un gran peleador, pero no tiene nada que hacer en ese peso. Con todo respeto, él va por el dinero y Canelo lo va a noquear.
The two fighters are going to be different weight classes, even though they're going to fight on a specific weight. He believes that they're just going because of the money, Crawford, but probably Canelo's.
Teddy Atlas is a famous teacher who is known for giving honest opinions and careful breakdowns. He has no doubt that Crawford will beat Alvarez. On the Fight podcast, Atlas explained why he thinks Crawford possesses unique characteristics that go beyond strength and stature.
Crawford, his composure going to be like the moment a punch lands on him from Canelo.
Are you kidding me? Take that question back.
Yeah, why?
Because you're talking about Crawford.
Yeah. He's the weight classes.
He's the most composed guy. Yeah. What, you don't think he'll be prepared? You think it'll be a shock to him? No. He's already moved up 3 weight classes. So now you're talking.
You likely already know who I'm rooting for. I'll tell it straight out so there's no confusion, Atlas said. I'm not betting against Crawford because I think he is a very good boxer. Canelo is clearly excellent, but Crawford is something else. He still doesn't understand how to lose. He possesses a unique quality that goes beyond his athletic skills. Atlas' support is extremely important, especially given his decades of experience coaching champions and analyzing down great battles.
Viet Andre. Crawford has the ability to slow things down in the ring that very few people have, and to see things that nobody else can see because he slows it down. Yeah, he's got great power. He carried it up. Yeah, he's got good hand speed. Yeah, he's got all that. He's got good technique. His coaches do a tremendous job with him. But the timing is impeccable. It's better than anyone else's. Why? Because of this. But a guy has that ingredient.
Terence Crawford is doing more than just gain weight as he prepares to face Canelo Alvarez for the undefeated super middleweight title. He is making a big statement. He has pledged to be the first man to stop Canelo in the ring. Crawford, who is undefeated and a 4-division winner, is looking to do something no other opponent has done. In Canelo's 2-decade career, Crawford is going all in as the big fight approaches. Canelo is known for his strong chin and ability to take shots. Crawford spoke during a press event in Riyadh.
That's it. I'm hunting everything that he got, and I'm going to take it come September 13th. I want all the people in the stands that booed me, they gonna cry when they go home. They cry.
Go ahead.
Wow.
But he has been rocked before, Crawford added, and, with the right time, anyone can be dropped. Crawford referred to this as his moment, saying it was his turn to be in the spotlight. While Canelo fought against boxing giants Floyd, Manny, and Oscar Crawford, he saw this as his own defining legacy night. The numbers are amazing. Canelo is 6'3", 2-0 with 39 knockouts and has never lost at the 168-pound weight class. Crawford starts with a 41-0 record, including 31 knockouts, and moves up to weight classes. Both boxers had great resumes, and Crawford warned supporters that with 3 undisputed belts in 3 categories, everything is at risk.
Turkey, you need to put a small ring, the smaller ring in the...
The only, hey Matt. Yeah. The only running that I'm gonna be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Facts. And he got a big head too.
Crawford emphasized that both guys had to work hard and make their way to this place. Despite distress, they clearly valued each other. Canelo understood Crawford's ability at maintain his attitude. He's talented, sure, but he's not Canelo, remarked the Mexican champion. People just look at my power, but I offer much more. Crawford responded with a sneer and confidence. He won't beat me. Those belts are coming back with me. As the fight approaches, both stars bring their pride, history, and desire to what promises to be an unforgettable night in Las Vegas.
Not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is gonna be in the books of the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right now.
You can see it, but
Tony Bello has publicly lauded both Alvarez and Crawford, but who do he think will win when the two fight? Crawford's undefeated record alone says volumes. But a win over Canelo might radically change his legacy. The size difference is significant, but Bello, a former cruiserweight champion, sees the skill gap as the equalizer. He's got one of the smartest boxing minds in the game. Bello told Don, I really believe he'll find a way to beat Canelo. He also stated that Crawford's fixation with this fight shows how laser-focused he has been for years, and that it is obvious that Crawford has been mentally preparing long before the announcement.
I'd want to see more Canelo and Crawford, or Fury and AJ. And you know what? I thought to myself, oh, if you'd asked me that 12 months ago, I'd have jumped to Fury and AJ all day. But if you'd asked me now, I don't know. I think I might want to see Canelo. I don't know.
This will not be easy. Crawford will need to be perfect, but that is what he is known for. His quick reflexes and better speed might mean the difference. Crawford must continue in the face of Canelo's relentless pressure. Still, I feel he'll hit the cleaner shots and edge it out. It will be a technical battle, which he can win on the scoreboard. When questioned about the highly awaited clash between the skillful Canelo Alvarez and the bright Terence Crawford, Dimitri Bivol had a lot to say about both fighters' chances.
Wanting to fight Canelo 3 divisions up. Good idea, bad idea.
I don't remember sizes of Terence Crawford.
Welterweight.
If he big, actually.
Maybe he's probably my size, maybe like 170, I think.
I remember when I came to the boxing gym.
One of the first rules I learned in boxing was to always respect weight divisions. But Terence Crawford is one of the present fighters I really admire. His talent is clear. Perhaps he will find a way. He knows the game well, and his trainer is astute enough to devise the optimal plan. When asked directly if Crawford could beat Canelo, Bivol answered, I see it happening. That response shows Bivol's admiration for Crawford's abilities, despite the fact that he is smaller. Bivol also commended Crawford's fight IQ, saying it was better than Canelo's in the ring.
one of the first lesson which I should learn. It's like you should respect weight classes. What it means. But Terence Crawford now is my one of the favorite fighters, active fighters. I mean, he has good skills, very good skills.
Back in 2016, Amir Khan, the former joint super lightweight champion, went up the categories to face Canelo Alvarez at 155 pounds. That fight ended brutally in round 6, when Canelo hit a big right hand that put Khan out cold. Years later, in 2019, Khan faced Terence Crawford when he was knocked down early in the first round and finally stopped by TKO in the 6th. Khan told Boxing News that Crawford's impending test was important, according to him, but will face a true test, which Oscar de la Hoya stressed to Fight Hub TV.
Crawford could beat him because Crawford is a big 147 fighter and is strong as well, which a lot of people don't give him the credit for. I think that fight, if it does happen, as long as Crawford stays away and just...
As for why the fight hasn't happened yet, Amir Khan says Canelo is terrified and is creating excuses to postpone it. Meanwhile, despite his strained relationship with Canelo Alvarez, Oscar de la Hoya has commented on the chance of a fight between the Mexican star and Terence Crawford. De la Hoya claims his view on Canelo contests is always objective. Nonetheless, the former champion did not mince words, suggesting that Canelo's size and strength would give him a major advantage if the two ever faced off.
Hey, Oscar, Terence Crawford says he wants to fight Canelo. He's changed his tune. He said he's willing to move up 3 weight divisions. To me, that's kind of crazy, but that just shows you, like, man, the dog that's in Terence Crawford. If Canelo is...
When Crawford fought at 154 pounds, he did not look particularly dangerous against a strong opponent. Imagine him fighting someone as huge and strong as Canelo. It looks to be a mismatch. Think about it, when has a smaller top fighter ever truly defeated a larger elite fighter? It's nearly unheard of in boxing. That is how rare it is. De la Hoya told Fight Hub TV, despite Crawford's reputation for being technically adept and having good knockout power,
Canelo?
Terence Crawford will beat Canelo anytime. Anytime. Because, and this is look, I said before, the big talented man will always beat the small talented fighter. But Terence Crawford is not small.
That fighter is middleweight challenger Hoya and Davis, who previously fought against another Canelo opponent, David Benavidez, in November 2021. After sparring sessions with Crawford and Canelo, Davis told Mill City Boxing that Crawford will have major challenges. He thinks Alvarez is likely to win. Canelo is a physically huge man, Davis explained. He'll need to make clean shots and work the body. It will not be easy. Canelo's skill set is vast, and he is known for laying traps. Nothing is simple in fighting. While anything might happen, if I had to bet on anyone, I'd go with Canelo. That is not a knock on Crawford. Canelo is just on another level. Can he stop Crawford due of his size? It's doable with a single punch. With fewer than 3 months until his mega fight with Terence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez made a public visit in Saudi Arabia and gave a simple message. He's prepared and hopeful for September 13th at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, and he isn't worried by Crawford's pound-for-pound performance.
It's gonna be difficult. You take it to your
I'm taking him. It ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it come fight
and
night.
I know Turkey's in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
Canelo has spent the most of the year in serious preparation, mixing strategy skills with power training. With his next count set to begin in the mountains, Canelo is focused and prepared to give a remarkable performance worthy of the hype. It's been a busy year of training. Everything is on track, he stated. Once this is finished, I'll be headed to the mountains to begin camp. I'm in good form. I've already begun training, and I feel strong, happy, and determined. That's what Canelo told Ring Magazine in the days preceding their highly anticipated news conference.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't look different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You're gonna see.
We'll
you know
see.
it.
We'll see.
When asked which round he thinks will conclude the fight, Canelo did not hesitate. It's going to be an interesting fight. Crawford is a strong fighter, but I am sure I will win. He then on. I'm not sure what round it could happen at any moment, but I'll get the win. When pressed on whether he expected a decision or a knockout, he responded, maybe a knockout, maybe the scorecards, we'll see, but we are winning. Meanwhile, Mikey Garcia has won belts in for different weight classes.
I'm not a fan of that fight. There are too many weight classes apart. And although the skills, Crawford is one of the best fighters that I've seen. Now,
Crawford, who won the 154-pound title at the hard-fought win over Israel Madrimov last August, has stated that he is ready to move up to divisions to face Canelo. Both the payout and the task are tremendous. Mikey Garcia recently revealed that he saw Crawford at the WBC convention in Hamburg in December and praised him for his accomplishments. Crawford is easily one of the best fighters I've ever seen. He noted, I told him straight up, you've always been a beast. Politics and favoritism in boxing sometimes get in the way, but his ability and track record speak for themselves.
you know, fighting at 168, Crawford just moved up to 154, and he had some trouble with that in that fight. Now, where do you plan on going? 164, 65, 66?
Even with all of that acclaim, Garcia questions how Crawford, who began at lightweight, would make the transition to 168, where Canelo has dominated and is undefeated. Canelo's record at that weight is impressive, including wins over Gennady Golovkin, Caleb Plant, Billy Joe Saunders, Callum Smith, Jermall Charlo, and Jaime Munguia. This gives him a distinct advantage and experience. Garcia speculated about what weight they'd meet at, possibly 164 or 165 pounds, but noted that Canelo is unlikely to fight below 166. He continued, Canelo wins because of his stature and power. Crawford may be more skilled, but the weight difference is the deciding factor. I am not looking forward to this fight. Canelo will drop to 160 pounds. If Canelo accepts, he won't come down much lower than 166 pounds. I think Canelo will win the fight just on the basis of his stature and strength. Now, I believe Crawford is a better boxer. Garcia noted that Crawford, now 37 and from Omaha, Nebraska, has previously achieved everything conceivable in for classes ranging from 135 to 154. He gets the allure of the massive cash that a Canelo fight provides, especially considering Crawford has yet to face a truly exceptional name. Still, Garcia thinks both boxers would be better off going in separate routes. As a fan, I'd rather see Canelo fight Artur Beterbiev or Dmitry Bivol again. Garcia thinks that if he wants a true test, he should fight at 175 pounds rather than taking on a lesser opponent who is rising up.
But the difference in size will be the deciding factor, and that's why I'm not even a fan of that fight. I think Crawford has accomplished everything he had to accomplish from 140, 147, now 154. That's even greater for him. He wants to do something, collect also.
Garcia agrees with Crawford, saying there is no need to face Canelo. Instead, Crawford may stay at 154 and fight other great names in that division. Meanwhile, in January, IBF welterweight champion Jiren Boot spoke with YSN Sports Media about the probable fight.
I lean more towards Canelo because, like I said before, he been putting big guys out and down. And Canelo not even really a 68 pounder. He probably really should be at 60 maybe. And he been hurting these guys. I think he be dropping these guys and things like that. So, and them guys be way bigger than him come fight night. I know that for sure. They be probably close to 200 pounds, and he dropping those guys like that. So, I don't know. It's gonna be a great fight. The fans want to see it. So, so be it. I think Crawford should take a warm-up fight. At like 60 or like at least at 60, just to get his body, to fill into somebody a little bit bigger, and things like that. I know when you go up a weight, you gotta, develop that power and not develop the power, but like put that muscle on and be heavier and things like that. So he might not want to take a fight because he's trying.
However, Ennis has recently shifted his attitude. He is now siding with Canelo, saying in an interview with Bout Hub TV that Crawford's move up to 168 to face the best in the division without a two-nut bout is a tremendous risk. And that ends today's video. If you want the greatest boxing news, bout recaps, training updates, and event coverage, Make sure to subscribe and allow notifications. That way, you won't miss any of our premium material when it's released. Until next time, peace out, fight fans.